Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to a special Mario Odyssey. This is episode number 10. The newsletter is out, so make sure you guys click that. I was hoping to try to get as many views as possible with the music running, but it didn't really work. Well, no, I mean, it still worked about the same, but... Newsletter's out. You have a Sonic stream after this, and some other stuff. Yeah, I don't want to think about Billy. Sorry. The Charlie Kirk thing has more of a impact on my household because it was an assassination of a Christian leader. So, you know, I've already mourned Billy. I don't really want to, you know, think about it. And then we have to bury my aunt, and we have to bury my mother-in-law this week. So, a lot going on. Alright, there we go. It's been a crazy September. Okay. I do have some things I kind of annoyed about that I wanted to get off my mind, because I have no other place to say this, but I don't believe that a funeral is a good place to hold a rally for a political president. Like, that kind of annoys me. I understand why they held it in a stadium, because, you know, there were millions of people there that wanted to pay their respects to Charlie, but I still believe that it should have been held in a church, because that's where most Christian funerals are held. It's, you know, it's a sacred place. And I'm annoyed that they held, like, places for people to register and switch parties. That was poor taste. And, you know, because we are literally witnessing the biggest revival in history, like, for the church in a very long time. And I feel like that takes away from the spiritual aspect of what happened by turning it into a political stunt. That does not sit well with me. It's kind of irritating. And that's all I'm going to say about it, but that's what my takeaway from all this is. They shouldn't have made it political. It was supposed to be a very important thing for people of faith and things like that. But of course, I mean, you know, everything's politicized nowadays, so whatever. Oh. But I mean, that's, you know, not only am I mad about that, but I'm also mad at the people mocking Erica for saying she forgives. It's like, that's what we're supposed to do as Christians. I'm sorry we're not burning down half the country and rioting and, you know, stealing people's stuff and doing all this other stuff to express grief. Good people don't destroy property. Good people don't harm innocent people. You know, they use the word of God and they mourn the way that we're supposed to, and I couldn't do it. If the dude killed my wife, I'd kill him. It took a lot of strength for Erica to say that, and that's because through all things, it's possible through Christ. Is it an easy thing to forgive somebody who does something evil to you? No, I'm not good at that. That takes a lot of courage and strength for her to even be able to do that, so I applaud her for that. But I see a lot of people making fun of her and stuff like that, and making fun of just Christians in general, like this past week. It's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to do what you guys do. Not you guys, just speaking to them, the demons. Evil people destroy and cause pain. Righteous people pray and, you know, they mourn. So, that's the difference. So there isn't going to be a mass, like, you know, destroying half the country over sadness. There'll be prayer, and there'll be more people going to church, and more people are going to find God through all of this. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. There's nothing Satan can do to stop it. Because God is all-powerful, and man is not. So, you know, it's sad what happened to Charlie, but everything will be used the way that God intends it to be used. There's going to be a massive revival in this country where people are going to go back to a lot of traditional values and faith-based things, and you can't stop it. Because God is bigger. It's just sad that tragedy had to be used for this to happen. It's very devastating. So I'm still not over everything, personally. Like, it's a huge thing that happened. Oh, where the heck am I supposed to go? I just find it funny people think this is going to be over in like a week or something like that. No. Nope. Like, from my side of things, like, I don't even call myself like a very good Christian or whatever, but there's already tons of Christian evangelists and, you know, church people and stuff that are going to be going to college campuses in place of Charlie. There's all kinds of things that are happening now that people have no idea. Like, the people that tried to silence and kill him, they have no idea what's about to happen. You know? So, I mean, this is going to be ongoing for quite a while. Like, people are going to volunteer at schools and, you know, basically try to do the same stuff that Charlie did. It's pretty incredible. But again, it's very sad this had to happen. But, you know. What's this? No, I've already done that. So how in the world do I get up on that mountain then? If I'm here... The mountain is way over there. The mountain is above me. So then how do I make my way to the mountain? Because I have to turn into an object that flies over there, don't I? Ah, here we go. Okay. We're on the right track now. There we go. Volcano cave entrance. National Ice Cream Day? Didn't we already have National Ice Cream Day, though? I can actually have ice cream later, I guess, if I want to, but I had an ice cream cone last night. I shouldn't be having ice cream all the time. Whoops. Look, are you trying to get crunchies? Oh. I could try to get that, but that's death. There we go. Cats are smart. Well, they needed to eat, so they're letting me know they need to eat. I lost track of... I was, you know, there's a lot of stuff. I'm still trying to go down to Illinois. I don't know if I can, though. But even if I'm not going, I have to get things, you know, taken care of before I go. Like, I have to help Amber get the car tomorrow. Because we had to... It's not safe to use the Jeep to drive out of state. Also, Amber will get a ticket, so renting a vehicle, which, believe it or not, is cheaper than getting the car repaired. Like, it's a few $100s to, you know, rent a car for a couple days to drive down Illinois. It's over $1,000 to repair the car itself. So, you know, it was cool that we came up with that plan to rent a vehicle. I didn't even think about that. I was like, how in the world are we going to get down there? And that's like, Amber came up with the idea to rent the car. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Then, like I said, we've got... It's going to take almost a month or two to fix the Jeep completely. Oops. There we go. What do you have to be, a lava? You have to turn into a little lava guy in order to go in the lava. That's usually how it works. You have these little fireballs that are in the lava, and then you jump inside. Da-da-da-da-da. The Showdown? Now my hands smell like cat food. Ugh. Today's her niece's birthday. Well, wish her a happy birthday, James. I hope she has a wonderful birthday and you guys do something, like, really fun and, you know. Birthdays are a blast. You get cake, you get presents, you get to spend time with your family. All that's a win. Probably lighting that is important, but I don't see any little fire dudes here yet. Hopefully they'll pop up. Yeah, that's not a fire dude. That's a fire plant. Ow. Sometimes I miss the more traditional Mario powers, you know? Like, the hat is cool and everything, but being able to transform into an actual Mario power is pretty fun. Maybe I'm just overthinking that. Come on, fire dudes, pop up. No? Guess not. Yeah, that can't even go all the way down there anyway. Except, wait a sec. I wonder. Ow! I'm curious about something. Can you light this? Ah, you can. Oh, okay, yeah. There you go. Bop. Whoops, I went backwards. Hang on. Which way? Ah! Oh, that's cool. I can redirect the fire. There we go. Maybe it is possible to get over there. Oh, no, I see how they want you to do it. So they want you to go... This is supposed to be salt that he's standing on, by the way. You know, because it's cooking stuff, right? Salt is a very important spice. Wait, is salt considered a spice? Pepper's a spice. I'm not a culinary person, so I don't know if salt is a spice. I know salt has been very important in human history for cooking. I just don't know if it's considered a spice, though. If they use that particular wording, you know? Might be able to get over here. Was there a flag? Yeah, okay. So if I die, I'm gonna come right back here. Oh! You reached your second like goal? You guys are fantastic. Wait, I can't jump on that. Oh, yes, I can. Uh-oh, I missed my window. Ooh! Here we are. Da, 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 da. Whoops. Guys, stop destroying my house, please. Not you guys, cats. The cats are being very rambunctious today. Would I say that Arkham Origins is what? Is the best version of Batman? Even though the story for Origins copied a lot of Arkham City's story, would you say that Arkham Origins version of Batman is one of the best versions of Batman? I mean, he's still Arkham Batman. I don't understand what you mean. Like, he's important, but I don't know. He's not my favorite version of his character. I like the city version. Arkham Origins Batman is a man with a trust fund and too much anger. Which, you know, is spot on. He's a very brutal person. Like, he's learning how to deal with his anger and stuff like that, and you know, we see him mellow out a little bit in Arkham Shadow, and the sequel to Arkham Shadow, if it ever happens, we'll probably get to see him become more of the Batman that he becomes, you know, in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and stuff like that. But I still prefer Arkham City Batman. He's my favorite. I don't really like Arkham Knight Batman. Like, it's still Bruce, but I like the way he's handled in City because he's written by Paul Dini. Paul Dini understands his character to the T. The people who wrote Arkham Origins and Arkham Knight, you know, they did an okay job, but shoot. You know, it's the difference between, like, the easiest way to explain this. You know how, like, pretty much anybody can cook? Like, any person can cook. The difference is, can they make good food, or, you know, food that's edible, or food that is not edible? And the same thing applies with writers. If you have a fantastic chef, you want that chef to continue to make food for you. So, the same goes with writing. Paul Dini is a phenomenal writer. He's one of the best when it comes to writers today that understand Batman. If it was up to me, you know, Paul would just keep writing the games. Because, you know, nobody beats Paul. Paul is just an amazing writer. He understands the psychology. He understands all this other stuff. The other people who've written Arkham games, instead of making a feast, they made, like, lunch or, you know, brunch or something like that. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. Arkham Knight's story is not incredible. It's basically like a lunch. Or, you know, Arkham Origins has moments, but for the most part, they just, you know, borrowed the feast from Thanksgiving and then reheated it. It's still good, but it's just reheated leftovers. Does that make sense? Leftovers are great, but you want something original. Anyone can cook, not everyone should. Yes, there. That's perfect. Beautiful. I mean, look at my own life. My wife thought just because she got married, she could cook. When we first got married, I got food poisoning twice. But then, years later, my wife was like, maybe I should learn how to cook properly. And she did, and she practiced, and then she went to culinary, and she became an amazing chef. She honed her craft. Or hobby, or whatever. You know? Now when it comes down to it, and family says, oh, I can cook you something to eat, and I'm with my wife, it's like, I'm thinking, can my wife use the kitchen? You know? Fine. I'm at my mom's house, and my mom's like, I can whip you something up. It's like, can my wife use the stove? Can Amber cook? Not that my mom's a bad cook or anything, but I'd much rather my wife, who went to culinary, cook food. I'm just saying. Don't tell her I said that. Because sometimes Amber experiments with food, and it's unique. I don't want her to get, like, thinking, you know, she can do everything, because, I mean, sometimes she scares me with her recipes. They're not bad or anything, but they're too experimental. But when she does, like, real meals and stuff like that, and she doesn't, like, experiment with spices and, you know, just follows the recipe, it's amazing. It's like, wow. How did you do that? I mean, do I have to do that? Wait, are those things piping hot? No. I don't even know why they had you do that. There's nothing there. There's only death there. Yeah, there's nothing down there. Top of the peak. You want Amber's cooking? She's amazing. Now. You find his character development interesting in Arkham Origins? Understood. I mean, he does change over the course of the game. And should we get a sequel to Arkham Shadow, we'll get to see his character develop even more. Bird battle time! Plop. Okay, I don't know what I was supposed to do after that. After I ride the lava wave, I just go into his mouth? No. Oh, you jump on his head. Okay, there you go. You jump on the bird's head because you're piping hot. Got it. And then when he spews his weird liquid at you, you just like float in. Okay, yeah, I got it. I understand now. Trying to figure out what they wanted me to do before. Oops. Did you drop more health again? No. Unless the health is inside the food. Doesn't look like it. Oh, yes, it is. Whoops. Wait, Nintendo, you're gonna keep me having me do that until I get to the very top? I can't see. No, so I'll have to wait to strike again. Okay. I mean, this chowder or stew that he's making does look pretty good. Makes me think of potato stew or something like that. I don't know. Nice creamy texture. There we go. Yeah, you are correct. Arkham Knight's plot was basically Under the Red Hood, but with Scarecrow. Yes. The only difference, though, is Jason is not... in the movie, he's trying to kill Joker because, you know, Batman didn't kill the Joker. The Joker is dead in that universe. So, in reality, Jason doesn't have a reason to do what he did. That's what felt off. His whole angst was against the Joker, and the Joker's dead already. But, whatever. He's mad, basically, because he saw a picture of another Robin. That was his whole thing. That was it. You replaced me, and now I'm gonna kill you. That's some great storytelling there. It is what it is. The Arkham franchise is still one of the greatest game franchises of all time, but I still like the storytelling of City and Asylum better because it was handled by a master chef. The other games, they just, like, they have moments of greatness. The other Arkham games, where both the storytelling and the narrative, or side missions or whatever, just, like, stand above the rest. And then the remainder of the game falls apart. You know? That's why I said, for the most part, Arkham Origins is reheated Thanksgiving dinner. It's not bad, but it doesn't add anything. It's very good. And again, I've covered Arkham Origins more than most people. But I would prefer to try the chef's other meals, like to see if he's, you know, ready to take the reins again. What would get me excited about Rocksteady's new game is if they announce that Paul Dini's the writer. That would get me excited. And also quell a lot of my fears. Now we head to Bowser's Kingdom. Wait a second. Oh, that can't be good. Bowser's Kingdom. Yeah, we got Bowser's Kingdom is what's written now. Since we took the time to steal the stupendous stew... Oh, he took the time. I imagine that's what he's serving at the reception. Stew at a wedding reception? Yikes. Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Quick swim. Need a burst of speed in water? Press Z, L, and Y together to dart forward anytime you're in the water. Well, there it is. Now, back to our investigation. Next up, we have... What? The Bowser in the Bowser's Kingdom. Is that Bowser? Got a bad feeling about this. What? Are we shaking? Why? It's Bowser again. And he's on a dragon. Oh, darn. Let's see you survive this, plumber boy! Oh. And it's time for another filler level. Yeah, essentially this whole game is Bowser putting together his wedding reception. If you really think about it. The Ruin Kingdom! Wow, the Odyssey's broken again. I'm sensing a theme here. To fix it, we have to collect more power moons. I love the Ruin Kingdom, actually. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just deep in thought. I'm just like... I understand why the... I get why Erica forgave the person, but at the same time, like, I knew that that would be used as fuel for, like, evil people to celebrate stuff. You know, because they don't understand what Christians mean by forgive somebody. If somebody, you know, kills a Christian and they go to jail for murder, it's not that the Christian is saying, you know, we hope that you don't get the death penalty, or you forgive them in a spiritual sense because God doesn't want you to hate that person in their heart. But it doesn't mean that, oh, what you did is fine. It has nothing to do with that. Has to do with spiritual ramifications. But I don't think that she should have acknowledged it on TV. I think she should have did a written statement, like a week or something, or maybe a month from now. Because it just fuels more animosity and stuff from people that already hate Christians and things like that. And like I said, I understand why she did it. My wife and I were discussing this today. Both Amber and I couldn't do that. I mean, we said, you know, if somebody killed one of us, we wouldn't rest until that person was destroyed. Like, we don't have the type of forgiveness in our heart for that. We would want vengeance. Which, like I said, it doesn't make me a good Christian because I don't hold the same ideals as some people that literally can forgive people for everything. I don't have a lot of forgiveness in my soul. Probably a lot of that has to do with, like, being obsessed with Batman for 30 years. Both of us really like Batman. But at the same time, Batman's not a good moral compass for a believer because he believes in vengeance and retribution and, you know, making sure it doesn't happen again. And the Bible teaches forgiveness. We're supposed to forgive our enemies and all this other stuff. So it creates a lot of conversations and stuff in my heart. Because Amber and I couldn't forgive that person if it happened to us. So that means God used the right person for that. But at the same time, you know, there's things that people aren't talking about that is happening. There's a lot of young people that are finding God through this. So the reason why Erica did what she did is because God's using her pain and using all this other stuff to bring, you know, more people into his kingdom. But I still don't. I guess I have, like, a worldly view, you know, which I'm not supposed to, but I just... There's nothing that you can do to prevent people from making fun of you and, you know, attacking you for your faith and stuff like that. And I know that, but, like, sometimes I like to think, well, maybe if we didn't do this or that, there'd be some common ground that we could have or something like that. But I know that's not true. It's just... I can be mad at the fact that they turned it into a political rally, though. I don't like that. And I think everybody can get on the same page with that. That's pretty straightforward. This boss isn't too bad. Now he's gonna slam his head down. We have to jump over the electricity. Oh. And now we go up and we hit the chains again. Oh wow. That was quick. And the dragon just decided to do this all on his own. He doesn't even have Bowser riding on top of him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to survive that. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I agree. I think she should have waited after the trial. Exactly, because it creates confusion. Like, people, I even saw on Twitter today. Like, people are like, does that mean they forgive what he did? Like, what does it mean? And then somebody said, she's forgiving him in the spiritual sense. But, you know. I mean, I would have waited until the execution, personally. And be like, yeah, I guess I forgive the person or something. I don't know. But you have to look at it this way. There were millions of people there, as well as it was broadcast. The funeral was broadcast around the world. And there are a lot of young people asking questions about faith and God now because of how Charlie lived his life. I mean, that's a huge testimony. Hi, baby. Well, it's still kind of summer. Fall doesn't begin. Wait, did fall begin technically yet? Has fall begun yet? I don't know. Why? I asked my parents to pray for the same thing, that I would be able to... They hadn't. They said they wish they could help us, but they already helped us last time. No, I know that, honey. I'm saying they felt bad. Oops. I mean, honey, it's gonna be talked about for quite a while. Like, people thinking it's just gonna go away. It's not. Like, you'll hear pastors talk about this. Like, just like they make sermons for Martin Luther King still. Like, you're still gonna hear it. You're gonna hear about this for years. Wait, is that it? Did I beat the dragon already? Holy cow. I did much better that time. Wow. Well, there you go. We're almost done with Mario Odyssey, I think. Although I thought, wasn't there like a samurai world or something like that? I think
at least 40s or 40.
I think he was almost 40.
Sorry, I'm so thirsty.
It's okay. Just try not to make yourself sound like a camel at like a, you know, in a desert, gulping down liquid.
You can make fun of me as long as you want, as long as you promise to stay together with me forever.
I mean, I've already... Isn't that what... How many more years do you want? I said I'd give you 60.
That's not good enough.
60's not good enough?
No, I can't. By 60, how am I gonna go? How am I gonna go? I said I was gonna travel the world and do archaeology in Egypt at 60, but I can't. That's gonna be when I'm vulnerable and needy. I'm gonna need more hugs at that point.
I'm not even gonna remember who you are.
Well, you better. I'm gonna need extra hugs when I'm frail and cold all the time. I'm gonna need 7 blankets on every shoulder.
I'll get you lots of blankets. You can have a whole closet full of blankets.
Oh, I'm thirsty.
Why is his eyes still? Oh!
Because he's just knocked out. Because people can't die. People can't die in a video game.
People die in Mario games all the time. What are you talking about? Yes, they do.
Mario doesn't kill people.
Yes, he does.
He does not.
What happens to the Goombas? When you flatten a Goomba...
They don't get flattened, they poof.
What do you mean they poof?
You just step on their heads and then they poof away.
No, they get squashed.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
No, they do not. Mario doesn't kill people.
Mario does, indeed. They cease to exist. And he also stamps on the shell, removes it from the turtle, and then, like, squashes the turtle into oblivion. He squashes most people into oblivion by jumping on them. Happy first day of autumn. Oh, it's the first day of autumn.
Awesome.
September 22nd is apparently the first day of autumn.
Well, the outside doesn't know that because it's freaking hot out there.
And that's why you have AC. AC's the way to be.
Well, yeah, my dad mainly talked with me about music stuff. And he said it's still gonna, it's for Friday, and and he said that my brother's leaving right after as well, so I told him I have to work at 4 in the morning on Sunday after it. Which I feel bad for, but I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Like,
I mean, it's your job, honey.
I mean, I told him eventually I'd like to ask my job for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. That way, if I need to come visit, you know, your parents or my parents, it would be so much easier. Then I could take 3 days. Because if I work till 12 on Saturday, then I can easily leave right from work and go either to New York or Illinois. And take 1 day to get there, spend 1 day with family, come back, and I work 4 in the morning on Wednesday.
Wait, what does he have in his little paw? Linky, what did you just drop?
Oh my gosh, when I was looking at that dragon, I just had such a weird thought in my mind.
When you were looking at the dragon?
I need to stay off the internet.
Probably.
Basically, there's this theory that dragons are the elder race, and they are a race of beings that was here before humans got here. And that they actually ruled the world, which actually would go along with, like, dinosaurs ruling the earth. Well, what do you think about that, Luke?
I don't have anything.
Do you think that dragons are the elder race? Because
no.
Some people believe that, like, there's no denying that dragons are in every culture, and they're so detailed that there's no way on this earth that there's no way that every single culture could have invented dragons. Like, they have to have been, like, here before we got here. Some people believe that dragons are aliens from another planet.
All right.
What?
I'll stop you there.
I'm on the internet a lot. I hear a lot of things. Do you know all the things that I hear about?
Yep.
Like, I hear a lot. Like, I've
seen your search history.
Do you know every animal that has attacked a human being? Because I do. And otters are one of them.
Honey, why do you know these things?
And I'm gonna tell you that if you get attacked by an otter, which you will if you go to a public park and you try to use an inner tube and go in a stream, there's a huge chance that you could get attacked by an otter. And getting attacked by an otter is not just one of them, because they go in packs. So you're gonna get attacked. It's like getting attacked by wild water dogs. And their bite marks are very, like, painful. Like, you're gonna need to go to the hospital for that. I'm just letting you know that otters are kind of big. Like, they could be, and their teeth are pretty huge. Just putting that out there. What were we talking about again?
Don't know.
Link's,
Oh,
Link's
I missed
pretending
it.
he doesn't know me, staring blankly in space like, what did I walk into?
That sums it up for me.
Link's like, I heard that cats are the elder race. That's why they think they own us, because they were here before we got here. There actually is a theory that there is a planet of cat people. I'm just saying. I have heard this. I forgot what planet it was. It's like on one of the rings of Saturn that they live.
Oh. You're a very strange girl, you know that?
What if everything that I believe is actually real, though? Wouldn't the world be a more interesting place if there really was a civilization of cat people on one of the rings of Saturn? And if dragons really were an elder race of aliens that got here before us? Imagine if everything I actually believe was true. I'm just saying. Link's staring again, confused.
Says for a religious lady, you are weird.
Well, as Shakespeare said, there are far more things dreamt of than are in your religion. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
That's not a good quote.
That's not, oh, that's from Shakespeare.
Right.
Shakespeare wasn't the most, well, actually, Shakespeare did believe in right and wrong, but he did have a lot of dirty jokes in his plays, that is for sure.
Right.
I did like the Julius Caesar play he did. I did a huge report on that, in which got me into a lot of trouble in school.
I don't doubt it.
Because, did you know that the Julius Caesar speech in which Mark Antony says, I have not come to praise Caesar, but to bury him. That speech is actually based on an actual speech that the real Mark Antony actually did. He actually made a speech like that, except for it wasn't in sonnet form, obviously, because he was Roman. But yeah, Mark Antony actually did do a speech after Julius Caesar died. Was actually, he didn't die, he was murdered.
That's still dying.
But he was murdered by all the Senate. And then Mark Antony did a speech, and then after his speech, it was so, supposedly, in real life and in the game, I mean in real life and in the play, Mark Antony's speech was so riveting during that time. According to history, or all the books that I read, Suetonius, or Suetonius, whatever the guy's name is, the historian.
Is there a point to this? Cause
okay, the point is his speech in real life. Like, okay, picture this. The people, they yeeted Julius Caesar. They said he had too much power and he was trying to take over the empire and make it into an empire instead of a republic.
You just said empire like 3 or 4 times.
So, you know, everyone's just like hunky-dory, like, oh, shh, Julius Caesar died, no problem, this is fine, everything's fine. And then Mark Antony makes a speech talking about what a great travesty it was and how horrific it was that this great man was killed by his own colleagues. After this, after the speech, did you know that in real life and history, like all of everyone that participated in that was hunted down after that, and it was because of Mark Antony's speech. So he actually riled up the crowd to go get those people that yeeted him. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I am.
No idea.
I'm just saying his speech must have been pretty powerful in real life. That's why Shakespeare had to write about it in the play, because he was just like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna talk about this.
You can't find any more hints for this kingdom? What's this? Hey kiddo, I'm Uncle Amiibo. Oh no. No amiibos. Wait, you can get amiibos from power? What? There aren't any Power Moon hints to get right now. What do you get from amiibo? You get costumes from amiibos? Got an amiibo? If you happen to have some, put them here. You're good at finding Power Moons, and depending on the amiibo you use, you get a little bonus costume too. I didn't know that. What bonus costumes do you get? Alright, time to go.
Oh, you want to know another fun fact about Shakespeare?
No, you'll put me to sleep.
Luke read your highlighted message, Jacob. We can respond to it again.
I did. Amber just went off on whatever and...
Jacob's highlighted message says, has been a member for 42 months. Happy first day of autumn.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Pac-Man World 2. Pac-Man this Friday. Thank you, Jacob. You're breathtaking. Thank you for being a member for 42 months.
Yeah, we both responded to Happy Autumn when you said it was the first day of autumn.
We didn't read the whole thing, though.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm excited for Pac-Man also. Thank you so much, Jacob. I'm forcing Luke to leave town so he can't cover Pac-Man.
We don't know what's happening.
Unless Luke doesn't leave, but I'm hoping he won't. I hope he will come. Yeah. Well, that was certainly a doozy, an interruption, but I'm glad we got the ship fixed. Seeing as how we got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Travel tip, couch. When you see something... Oh, crouch. When you see something interesting out of reach and the ceiling is too low for you to get there normally, press DL to crouch. You can also walk that way while crouching. Well, there it is. Next, let's look at Bowser's Kingdom.
Architecture, statues, Bowser's Kingdom. What? We've got to help those two out now. Okay. Bowser's Kingdom, here we go.
If dragons are an intergalactic race, does that mean pigs can also fly? Says the Ice of Fun. Wait a second! What is the Ice saying here? Are you saying that you doubt that dragons are an intergalactic race that fly around on different planets and landed here at the Ice? I read it on the internet. That means it must be true.
Wait, what is today? Is today the 21st or 27th?
They have an alien base on the moon and they're watching us. Oh, wait, that's somebody else.
Stop with the alien stuff, please.
Fine!
You're really discrediting my whole thing that I was talking about.
What are you talking about?
Religious stuff, and then you started talking about all kinds of
I
nonsense.
am sorry!
It's making us look wackos.
No, I'm not a wacko. I just like to talk about weird things. I'm saying I heard something on the internet. I didn't say it was necessarily true. Although, the fact that there are different realms in the world is confirmed by Mortal Kombat. What? Fine, what were you talking about?
I'm not talking about it anymore.
Unbelievable, so I've ruined it.
I was talking about the Charlie stuff.
I am sorry.
It's okay.
No. Luke, I'm sorry for doing the wrong thing. Oh, what's that? What's happening?
No, that's this is here. This is now.
Yes.
This was last month.
All right, Luke. Well, we're working on it.
Really?
Not everything on the internet is true, says Pup Jojo.
Mm-hmm.
What? No way.
Yes, sir. Alright, so we're finally in Bowser's Castle. We get a cool samurai armor here.
But if it's not true, then how come so many people believe it? Fine. Hi Savannah, hi everyone. That's right. That's right, OH, beware the Ides of March. Oh, I was gonna say, do you want to know a weird fact about Shakespeare or no?
No. Did you pick up the stuff you were going to, or?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to put it in the fridge yet.
Go eat.
I'm not gonna eat, then you'll say that I'm not as hard a worker as you.
Well, I mean,
I'll sit here and I'll play the game and you can go.
you're gonna have to do something because you can't. This stream is gonna go on for a long time.
Well, then I'll put the pizza in the fridge.
Probably a good idea. What is this? Oh, that's what that
Sorry,
does. And
sorry.
you always talk about random stuff.
That's because
I was watching the Batman Vengeance Let's Play from 13 years ago. You were distracting me with all kinds of weird stuff.
Luke, I hear a lot of weird things on the internet. I live here. This is where I live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to make literally a channel about internet news, in which I say, I'll be like, and it's the end of the world again, according to everyone online.
Can we stop with all the emotes, please? Oh, didn't make it. Guess we have to... What? Link's looking over here like, what is going
You
on?
can only do 8 emotes, please.
Only 8 emotes. Them's the rules.
It spams the chat. It makes people feel uncomfortable. I never make people feel uncomfortable.
So we need 10 of these guys.
I can talk about what happened at my work today.
That's fine.
Alright. Somebody who was doing like an Uber delivery for my job had this an Uber delivery driver had a mental breakdown at my work. They had to pick up an order of food. They came to pick the order up, and they ended up like screaming at all of us and then slamming the door.
Oof.
Basically, like, I tried to explain this to you before you started the stream, but you kind of weren't paying attention because you said you needed to, quote, do the newsletter and, quote, share the video. Okay, so now I'll explain it to you now that you have time. So basically what happened is, you know when, like, delivery drivers, they pick up food?
Yep.
Well, a lot of restaurants, like, they have this huge bag of food and then they seal the food with, like, their little insignia on the sticker to show the customer that it's all safe in there and it's sealed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this Uber delivery driver came by and they were going to pick the order up, and basically we said, okay, you need to confirm that you're picking the order up on your little app. And then they were like, oh, okay. They're like, I need to see the food inside the bag. And we're like, no, you can't see it, it's sealed. And they're like, well, how do I know the food's all there if it's sealed? And it's like, we're telling you it's there because we put it in. And then they had a mental breakdown, and then they yelled at us, and then they slammed the door. And that's what happened.
But they're not supposed to look.
They're
on the
not
bag.
supposed to. They're just supposed to ask us if we put it in there. And it's weird because I have done DoorDash, and I have had to ask people, like, the drinks and everything are in here? And they're like, yes. So I'm just like, okay, it's all here. And I click yes, and I take it.
Yeah, because if somebody opens up the stuff, the customer's gonna freak out.
Yeah,
like,
the customer's
hey,
gonna see it's unsealed. So why
who
would we
opened this?
unseal it? Yeah, it's like the person. I don't understand. It's like I was wondering like.
I hope they don't open the bag once
Oh my
they
gosh!
get in there.
Oh my gosh! What if they rip the bag open while they're in their car? Or something?
That'd be bad.
Oh my gosh! Remember, Luke? That was like that one time where we ordered something and like our little like brownie bits or whatever were gone.
Yeah, I still believe that people at DoorDash.
I think they do. I think they do because I'm telling you that people do not earn a lot of money delivering food, and I'm telling you that if you need money and you're driving around for 8 hours a day and you have to spend $40 in gas and you're making $80, which is what I was making, like $80 for the day, $40 in gas. That's $40 for the day after gas.
Oh my gosh.
You do not have enough to pay your rent and buy food, so where are you going to get your food? Okay, well, you're delivering food, so...
Well, Nintendo didn't think this through. There's no reason why they should be doing this.
I like how Bowser's look for this castle is like a Japanese place. Awesome blue cat.
I think this is fine. You know what's good?
I'm sorry, Luke. I guess I'm just grateful.
You're fine.
So I have to practice my song.
And then I'm gonna take a pizza break because I'm mad anyway.
You can take a pizza break.
No, I mean I'm gonna put the stream because the stream's already almost 3 hours and still underperforming. Get people to watch shorts and.
Oh, can you climb on the dragon?
I did climb on the dragon.
I'm like that with Grubhub, says Pub Chojo. Yeah, it is a frustrating job. I feel you, Pub Jojo. Honestly, I feel like it is a lot of hard work, and I do, after doing it for 3 months, I do feel like the delivery drivers are extremely underpaid. And honestly, every time I would do delivery driving, I would just be praying that someone would give me an $80 tip so it would make it worth it. Of course, that never happened. But in reality, I feel like delivery drivers for Grubhub, DoorDash, etc. should get paid so much more because most of your money is going to gas. So it's like you're not really making as much as you should. So instead of people complaining that teachers and doctors don't get enough, people should be complaining that delivery drivers don't get enough, because that's what we really need. But I really do believe that. The cord is broken.
Oh, that it beeps when it tells you it's almost on batteries.
It says it's not charging.
That's a moon? That's a moon.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna take a quick breather. Gonna get some, like, a few slices of pizza, and then the stream's gonna resume. In the meantime, if you guys could check out the shorts, like, the stream, how do I put this? The stream is gonna go on for a while, and I might have to make a short in the meantime, because we're dropping. But we're nowhere close to 1,000 views. Without super chats and memberships, the stream is going to drag on and on and on and on and on. So it's going to take a while. But this is the first of many breaks that's going to happen. So while on break, make sure you guys click the shorts playlist. I don't even know where the shorts playlist is. It disappeared. I'm going to get you guys the shorts playlist. And then I'm going to take a little break. Why are you sorry?
Talking about weird stuff I find on the internet.
You always do, Amber.
I can't help myself. I have to look at it.
Ever since you discovered the internet,
I didn't know that all these weird theories exist. Like some people say that space is made out of water.
Amber, stop. We're going on break. All right, so mods. In the meantime, if you guys could push for the shorts so we could get the hourly views up, we're at about like 1,100 for the channel. Really need us to be around like 13. Or 1,400. That'd be great. Are you stealing one of my cables? Why?
My cable isn't working, Lo!
Then use one of these.
My cable isn't working! It's not working, Lo!
Now I know what happens to my cables.
Oh my gosh! You can't blame me for everything just because I'm the only one here!
You do lose all the cables.
Oh my gosh! You said that I'm cute and I can get away with anything!
Not really. Put that back over on the Switch thing. Alright, so anyway, mods, if you could push the shorts playlist, that'd be great. Amber and I are going on break. Alright, guys. The pizza's away, and we had some food. So we're going to continue with the Mario stream. We can't give you the exact number, because if we tell you how under we are, what happens then is YouTube will be like, oh, this stream is here. They'll remove 200 views from our stream. So all we will tell you is we're under 1,000 views.
Yeah.
This stream has not paid us yet. That's all we can say.
Well,
if we give you the exact number, it will disappear.
And also, like, it's not important. Like, you guys don't, like, that's not, I mean, you guys are the viewers. We're running the business part of it over here. Like, there's no reason, like, you guys don't need to worry about that, how many views it is, because when we're at the certain amount of views we need, then we'll give people a warning, and then we'll be done with the stream.
Yep.
Like, we stop the stream when it's at a good stopping point, like usual.
Yep, I stop the stream when we get paid. Usually.
Yeah, but we usually find the stopping point that's like a lot of people.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't. Well, I mean, it depends. If I've been streaming for 5 hours, as soon as I hit 1,000 views, I'm done. Like, it doesn't matter where I am in the game. I just can't stream anymore. It's been 5 hours. All right, let's go, little bird.
Sorry, guys. I came in and I didn't know that this was talking about serious things that happened.
It's okay.
So I apologize for this.
It was cute and weird.
No, I guess I tend to talk about random stuff because I feel like everything on the internet to talk about that's serious is taboo. So I just talk about stuff that doesn't make any sense because I feel like I have to fill the time talking about something, so I just talk about random stuff.
The longer a stream, the more kinds of things get discussed. But I'm, and I know I'm running late for the Sonic stream. I tested the Sonic game, it works fine. So, what is this guy's stream? Oh, that's unnecessary.
Whatever that music you had going on.
Oh, the piano music? Yeah, that wasn't actually from the soundtrack. We were listening to a YouTuber's channel by accident. Whoopsies. I mean, he's a very good piano player, yeah.
As if every other YouTuber in the world doesn't use copyrighted music for their intros.
No, that wasn't an intro. He was literally playing the Mario theme. Or he was playing Mario Galaxy on his piano. Yeah, because it was like, wow, I don't remember this in the soundtrack. This is great. And it's, oh, it's a YouTube channel. Okay, whoops. Yeah, it was some guy in Vietnam. I was like, wow, that's beautiful.
That's very beautiful.
Yeah, but no, that wasn't the soundtrack. Because I had the soundtrack on. Apparently people heard music from Twilight Princess too, and I didn't realize that. Because the playlist that I have of Mario Galaxy, it lasts for 2 hours. And then what happens is, based on your musical taste, YouTube will recommend something for you. Before, when you were done watching a YouTube channel, you know, your playlist would start over again. So I was counting for my Mario Galaxy playlist to start over at the end, but YouTube recommended another YouTuber that wasn't us. So you guys can't see my music playlist, but Amber and I have different music playlists on this channel. that has music and things like that. Like, before you used to be able to see a content creator's playlist, YouTube made them all private like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So, and we can't unprivate them either. So, oh well.
Well, I purposely private a lot of my stuff on my channel. Because I don't really want to share everything that I like online. Like, I mean, I watch this one YouTuber called KwingsLetsPlays. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. I just go by Kwing. KwingsLetsPlays is one of the channels I work on. It's one of the most prominent channels that I work on. I just go by Kwing. No one understands that reference.
It doesn't matter.
No!
Why does it matter? Simply Dusty.
I love how they made Bowser's Castle like this giant Japanese showdown.
Yeah, Blue Scat was just saying that. Yeah, that was neat. I mean, I'm glad that... I feel like over the years, Nintendo has put more Japanese culture into everything they've done.
That's fine.
Like, I feel like originally it was just kind of 8-bit stuff. And...
No, not true. Super Mario World, or Super Mario Land on Game Boy, and there was other Super Mario Worlds that had Asian influence too.
Yeah, it was cool to see some Asian influence in Princess Peach. Like the Princess Peach game.
And also Odyssey, Bowser is traveling the world. This is where he... traveling... I don't know if he necessarily... Yeah, I think he's traveling the world.
Yeah.
Why would you need to go down there? Like, what is down there? Hey.
Honestly, some of the best shorts that we've done is like from the Batman Begins game.
Oh, that playthrough?
Some of my the best shorts of all time. I feel like.
It's a funny playthrough.
Well, you ruin your voice doing that.
Yeah, the Bale voice strips my vocal cords. Whoa! Ah, I am a bird.
You are a bird.
Yep, I have a woodpecker power. Hi. And I want to get the samurai armor whenever we get the option, but I don't think I have enough moons yet. You usually have to have around 25 moons. 20 for the armor, and then 5 for the hat. Or is it 10 for the hat? Maybe even 30. 30.
Whenever you say moons like that, I think of old Western shows in which there's like the Lone Ranger and Tonto or whatever. Whenever they would have like Native Americans in old Western shows, they would have them say things like many moons ago. But honestly, I think that's how they actually do time.
Yeah, they use lunar calendars. But I wasn't trying to do.
I know. I was just talking.
When I do that, I speak slow on purpose. Speak slow, like this.
Yeah.
But I don't do an impression of it unless like
I know. You want to. I was just. Man, I haven't watched a Western in a long time. I don't even think they have.
Last Western I saw was when Grandpa passed.
They tried to make a Western movie with the Johnny Depp dude. It didn't really work out. Also, I thought there was something weird because, like, I felt like there was a weird thing in that movie with the Lone Ranger. I thought there was a weird thing where, like,
yeah, people were mad that he was talking to us.
Oh no, it wasn't just that. The weirdest thing, yeah, that was weird. But the weirdest thing, okay, besides that and the rabbits that ate, like, that were like vampire rabbits. But besides those two things, the weirdest thing I found out about that movie was the fact that I thought that, like, his wife died or something, and then he ended up being, like he was gonna end up with her sister. There was something really weird going on with that. With the, I'll have to look it up, but it was weird. Like, I thought it was weird. Well, sorry. No, there was something weird going on with, like, he fell for the one sister and then he was with the other one. Well, I'm done. I'm serious. There was something weird going on with that. I always think there's weird stuff happening.
Oh, there was nothing here. Beautiful music.
No, the music is very pretty.
Give me Enter the Dragon vibes.
Yeah. It's weird that they're playing this extremely, like, heroic music when you're this weird bird.
I'm an awesome bird.
How can you be a hero with this music playing?
Don't knock my bird.
I'm sorry, but I don't think that your character model that you're presently in right now deserves this music. You have no shield, you don't have a superhero costume, you don't have any muscles, all you have is a beak.
I have a woodpecker.
And that is not enough. Like, you need to look more impressive than a bird, too. No one should have taken the time to write this theme for your character.
No, this theme is weird.
Your theme should be a kazoo walking around.
No. Don't knock the awesome music.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't think of any bird that's heroic.
Ah!
I can't think of most birds are kind of like. Like, if you told somebody their spirit animal was a bird, or if you told somebody they look like a bird, then that would not be a compliment. Okay, maybe unless it's Darkwing Duck. But still.
You look like a bird.
Luke, that is not a compliment!
What about a swan?
What a human... Yes, a swan is beautiful. Alright, I'll give you the swan. But I'm saying most birds, it's like, it's not what people want to look like. Like, they're tiny, they have weird beak, they're weak, they have weird feet. Birds are not... What are you looking at me about?
I'm trying to think what bird you remind me of.
I'm not any bird. I want to be like a panther or a tiger or a cat or a wolf or a baby elephant. Don't even.
You can't even think about it.
I want to be a cute animal. A fox. No. People don't even have really... The only pets people have as birds is parrots, really. People used to have canaries as pets. I don't really see anyone with a canary anymore. You don't come across somebody with a canary. You know, you don't just meet your neighbor and it's like, oh, what kind of pets do you have at home? Oh, I have a canary. That never happens. That would never happen. It only is a parrot. People only think parrots are cool. It's like, oh, my parrot can repeat stuff I say.
I think if you were in a bird movie, it would be a pigeon. We talk a lot.
Pigeons, those are the ones that sit on people's roofs and
Talk. Non-stop.
pigeons are like the trash of bird society. Are you saying I'm trash? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying you talk a lot.
What? Are pigeons cute to you?
I don't know what any bird is. The birds.
See?
An eagle is cool.
If you had to say a kitten or a bird, which one is cute? See, a cat is cute. A bird is not.
Cat wins by far.
Because a bird looks weird. It has bug eyes with this huge beak and weird feet.
Zelda, what are you doing? Zelda! 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 What are you eating off the
Everyone
floor?
is cute except for our cat. She's crazy.
She's eating something off the floor. Hey! Hey, hey, hey! What did you find? Go eat the crunchies. Go eat the crunchies. You're gonna get sick again.
It's hard being a parent.
Huh?
It's hard being a pet parent.
I don't like that term.
Wow, that's interesting because I was gonna get you like a cheap T-shirt so you could wear something going down to Illinois, so I didn't have to worry about trying to find clothes. I was like, I'm so lazy, and there was a shirt on Amazon and it was super cheap. I didn't get it for you, but it said like something about like pet parenting. I didn't choose it, it chose me, or something like that. Oh, come on, Luke!
I mean, I love my pets, but I don't see myself as a...
You're not gonna put like stickers all over your car like,
No.
I am the proud parent of a cat. You know that some people, have you ever heard of this? Like, I don't know if it's on like those weird shows or whatever, but some people actually, when they sit down to eat dinner, I've heard of this online, where there are some people that are so obsessed with their little dogs that they put a little plate of food at the table, and at dinner time they give them a little chair to sit up and they lick their food while everyone's eating. Yeah, at the dinner table where other human beings are.
That is not sanitary.
Because they said that it's not fair to exclude one of their family members from the table. I'm just saying what some people do. And of course some people leave their inheritance or their entire life savings to their pet. That's probably why our cats are mad at us, because we don't put a bowl of food there for them to chomp all over when we're eating. At Thanksgiving dinner, we should put cat food all over the table and have the cats crawl everywhere.
No, that's not a good idea.
Come on, Luke.
Doesn't stay on. Either that or I'm sweating a lot. Probably sweating. Bandage is not staying on. It's time for a bridal battle. Oh wow, that
It's
actually...
time for Time Force.
Time Force. Shopping!
You know, I actually think that Mario is the villain in this story.
What?
If you think about it, Bowser is willing
Bowser kidnapped
to give
Peach.
Peach a good home and promise to marry her for all time, and Mario has not made any commitment at all towards Peach.
Wow.
In reality, who's the real villain?
Ha!
Who's the real villain of this?
Really, Amber?
I'm just saying. I mean, Bowser may be crazy, but at least he's committed.
Bowser's crazy, but he's committed.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I took that from...
Yeah, I know.
You know where I took that from?
I know.
The Keaton Batman. I don't know which one it was. I think it was the first one. It's the one where he meets Selena Kyle.
Yep, says Batman Returns. Samurai Mario. Let's go.
I mean, if you think about it, though, Bowser actually has a lot of money, and he has a stable career.
Ah, you want to go in here? Yes. That armor, you look like a samurai. Going in.
I mean,
Peach put him in the friend zone since Super Mario Bros. 3 Miss Amber. Of course, Mario wouldn't marry Peach.
wait, he's bitter about this?
Yes!
Oh, come on. Ain't too proud to beg. Thanks, Miss Deanna. Poor Mario. Every time, plot twist, every time that Mario saves Peach's life, she whispers in his ear, "This is all you're ever gonna get from me," and she gives him a kiss on the forehead.
Oof.
And she's like, "You'll never be good enough for me." And then after he's done saving her, he goes in the corner. That's why he goes in that little door after he's done getting in the flagpole, because he goes in that tiny door.
Ah!
And after he goes in the door of the little castle, he cries himself to sleep in there.
Okay.
Then he starts again.
Let's start game.
That's my lore. That's because I'm twisted.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Mario's like, "I saved you a million times. Can I finally, we can call each other boyfriend and girlfriend?" And Peach is like, "No, you're just a friend. In fact, you're an acquaintance."
Wow, Amber. Do you remember how this game ended?
No, I don't remember. How did this game end? She marries...
No, she doesn't. He rescues her, and he's all in his dress, like his really nice tux, and she leaves. She runs out in her wedding dress. She doesn't marry either one of them. So Bowser and Mario are left at the altar sad, because she didn't pick either one of them. She picked adventure.
Yeah, then Mario and Bowser go to a bar and cry and drown their sorrows, and they sit there and they talk about how savage Peach is to both of them.
Actually, I think, oh shoot, I think something like that does happen. Something like that.
Oh wow. You know what Peach should say before she leaves? She should be like, "Neither one of you are good enough for me." Oof. The real villain of the story is Peach, because she has unrealistic high expectations. How many years has Mario been pursuing her? Over 30 years. 40 years of him basically throwing himself at her over and over again, doing everything that she says. Every time she's sick or in need of help, he comes to her rescue, and he's still not good enough for her. Also, does she have anyone better around? Is it like, oh, there's someone else? No, there's nobody else. She's completely alone, and it's like she's constantly saying to him, "Even if you were the last man on Earth, you still wouldn't be good enough for me." That's terrible.
No!
See, Peach is the real villain in this story. She has unrealistically high expectations. But also, like, how does Peach stay young for this long?
Mushroom Kingdom.
40 years, and she still looks like she's 18 years old. Like, what is happening
She
here?
doesn't look 18. She's always looked in her 20s.
Well, she still looks very young.
Well, I mean, she's a fictional character. Fictional characters don't age. Unless you age them. The only way a fictional character can age is if you draw the wrinkles and make them older. They will forever be young. It's true.
I feel like, I mean, if she actually aged, though, like if she had some wrinkles and some gray hairs, I swear, she would start looking at Mario and being like, you know what? You don't look so bad, because I'm realizing that I'm gonna need to settle down soon. I'm gonna start getting cramps in my back, and I bend over and try to reach, like, stuff that I drop on the floor. And I'm getting too old to run this kingdom. I forget the Toads' names. I'm gonna need help. Like, I'm getting older. I need a man. I need a man to help me with
Ah!
the, you
Amber,
know.
just stop gabbing real quick, okay?
Sorry.
Okay.
Alright, she needs a man to help her when her sink faucet isn't working.
Always need a plumber.
There's always a need for a plumber, because you always have something wrong with your pipes. Like, people always have, like, problems with their house. Just saying. That's why plumbers make all the money. Or people say they do. I don't know if it's true. In that one movie that had Nicolas Cage and Cher, Moonlighting. I think it was called Moonlighting. She's about to marry, Cher is about to marry her boss that she's been a secretary to for years. But she ends up meeting her boss's brother, who's younger than him. And, like, she doesn't really love her boss. She's just gonna marry him because he's practical, and I thought... Wait, was her boss a plumber? I don't remember. Somebody in that movie is a plumber. Well, I don't remember, but somebody in that movie makes a lot of money being a plumber. Now I forgot the entire movie. But instead of marrying for convenience, she marries for love. She marries a guy that basically works at a bakery, and she doesn't have any legitimate reason to, like, settle down with him. He has a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems with his life. It's going nowhere, but they just fall in love and they get married. She marries his brother instead because they fall in love. And they play the theme song to La Boheme a lot in that. Who doesn't? Everyone has to play La Boheme to get their movie noticed. I like that movie, actually. You know, Nicolas Cage is in a lot of weird movies.
Yeah, I know. I like Nicolas Cage.
Did you know, well, this is what I heard, that Nicolas Cage is the reason why Johnny Depp got into acting. Like, Johnny Depp wasn't even an actor, and he was friends with Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage noticed he had some talent, so he said, you should try acting, and then the rest is history. Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Well, we didn't make it.
Well, let me see if I can try that on people I know. Luke, you should try being a billionaire. You'd be really good at it.
I don't want to be a billionaire.
No, I just have to wait.
I just want to have enough to buy a house for us, pay off my debts, and start saving for my retirement when I'm drooling in a cup.
I don't want you to drool in a cup.
As long as I can watch my cartoons and just like veg out and still remember the things that I like in life, then it'll be a good retirement. If I can't remember my own name,
I'll remind you, your favorite Power Ranger is Rocky!
okay, that's grounds for divorce. Alright, so anyway guys, see you on the next one.
Oh my god! What?
Write up the papers!
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
It's over!
Whoa! We're in the middle of